All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Yahweh
Yahweh
Shai,
Shai,
Bahashem
Bahashem,
Kadash.
Rakakadash.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, with thoughts of truth and salutation to you, Akim, that's pushing out this word in truth and in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. This is Brother Quar from the DC camp,
Brother Ganar.
and coming back at you with another lesson. We're going to title this one, The Spirit of Civil War is Here. And it's here in America, man. And not just America, all over the globe, in many places, man. You know, matter of fact, bro, if you can get Matthew the 24th chapter first,
Yeah,
you know, so just start at 6, but we're probably gonna continue.
come.
Well, you know what? Just get the point. Go ahead.
So,
Yeah.
this is chapter Matthew's. This is Matthew's chapter 6, 24, verse 6. And it reads, And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Yeah. So these is part of the wars and rumors of wars, man. You know, and it's happening in diverse places. You know, what's another one?
Yeah, like for example, like look what's going on in Nigeria.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. Civil unrest. You know, it's all over the place out there. Or if you want to talk about right at home, Philadelphia going crazy right now. The city of Philly, you know, is all over the news right now. You know.
Yeah, we're gonna get that too.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going.
Verse 7, it says, For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places.
And it says diverse places, many different places, man. And we starting to see that, which is just a sign of what for Esau is the end of the world, and for Jacob is the beginning. There is after it, man. That follows it,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But the end of the world for Esau is here, man. It is, you seeing the signs everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
The prophecies coming to pass, man. You know. So hey, this is the mood in America right now. This is an article that came out October 24th. All right, 2020 year of prophecy, which this was 3 days ago, man. It says, and we know that the election is what, like 5 days away. You know, it says this scary statistic. And this is from BuzzFeed News. You know, it says this scary. I keep messing that word. A scary statistic predicts growing U.S. political violence. Whatever happens on election day. Now we seeing that either way you go, is the feeling is that there's going to be some sedition, if you will. You know, there's going to be some type of civil unrest. It says two researchers claim that a single number they call the political stress indicator. So that's what they're saying. The political stress indicator can warn when societies are at risk of erupting into violence. It's spiking in the U.S. just like it did before the Civil War. So it's just showing you what times we in, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Quick, free.
And look at this little sign. The light is already matched, man. Lit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's remind me of the scripture. What the scripture say? And what will it if it be already kindled, man?
Mm-hmm.
You know, these things is going to happen ultimately because it was written in the book of the Lord, man. All right, keep going.
Quick, free.
Mm-hmm.
This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 16. It says, For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Yeah, especially at this election, you know, it's either you gonna have people going up against their President Trump, or going up against their President Joe Biden, man. Mm-hmm. They're not gonna regard the structure that's been set up all the time, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, read that again.
Yeah, it's 2nd Ezra 15 and 16. It says, For there shall be some sedition among men, and invading one another's. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Yeah, they're not going to regard the kings or the princes. But read 2 verses up, huh?
Yep, this is 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. It says, Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Yeah, destruction into the world, man. This is what's coming, man. Most kingdoms has been taken down by violence, man. or the scriptures say, and I'm gonna get it. Go ahead and continue on that. I'm gonna get this one.
Yeah, verse 15, it says, "For the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another."
Mm-hmm. And that's what we seeing. And swords in their hand, man.
Yep.
We're gonna get the videos on that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get this one video. I had to go to the top. Hold up.
Raise your hand if you think that now, more than ever in your lifetime, America's on the brink of civil war.
Clear! Clear! Ready, up, bang, forward.
I'm Lori Siegel in rural Michigan, where one of the largest statewide militias is preparing.
Up.
Bang, bang, bang. Who here believes that their rights are under attack? How many of you guys were in the military? Oh, good number. Last night at a rally, President Trump called your governor, Gretchen Whitmer, a dictator. This is after everything that's happened with the foiled plot to kidnap her. She tweeted, "This is exactly the rhetoric that has put me, my family, and other government officials' lives in danger while we try to save the lives of our fellow Americans. It needs to stop." I'm curious for your response.
So most of people in Michigan will agree with Trump because everything she's done, some of it's made sense, some of it hasn't. The minute she went against the voice of the people to repel her emergency powers, she became that dictator.
Do you worry that this is just adding fuel to the fire?
I don't think what Trump said is adding fuel to the fire. I think anything she does from this point forward that doesn't make sense or is in the good of the public will. Anything she does from here on out is going to determine if it fuels the fire or not. That's 100% on her.
You believe that it's all on her?
I believe where it goes is on her, yes.
Being a governor of a state like Michigan is going to be a hard job. But it shouldn't carry consequences like these, where if people disagree with you, they want to take.
Now, that's only a minute and 41 seconds in, man. It's a whole another minute and 18 seconds, man. But you can see that the spirit is heightened division, man. What's this? Matthew 12 and verse 20. Let me see. 25. It says, "And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation." Let me get that word desolation. You know, because that's what's coming to this place. And then the brother just read, and swords in their hands. Do you see them practicing with guns, man? Some of them was in the military.
Yeah.
Strong's G 2048. Eremao.
Yeah, that's desolation. It says to make desolate, lay waste, to ruin, bring to desolation, to despoil one, strip her of her treasures. Yeah. Is that not what's going to happen to Babylon, man? Mm-hmm. She's about to be made bare, man. This is one of the ways. This is how a nation is destroyed, man. All right? The definition of desolation says a state of complete emptiness or destruction, great unhappiness or loneliness, man. You know, either way you slice it, this is what's coming. It says, "It's brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand?" And it's not going to be able to stand, man. Every kingdom that's doing what they doing has failed, man. And look at this, man. You can see it. The civil unrest, the only civil unrest is the one they start, man. The people was scared, man. Mm-hmm. You know? Look at this one.
Stay away from him! I will fucking hurt you! You better watch out! Back up, bitch! Oh, fuck you right, you want to get back up, Alpha!
So am I, gentlemen. So am I.
This is peaceful. This is peaceful. This is peaceful. Peaceful protest. Everybody. You got enough violence. You got enough violence. Peaceful. You better control it.
What you got? Hey, just calm down.
Peaceful. We got enough violence.
16-year-old autistic boy! Way to go, folks!
He asked for it. Come stand in my face, you redneck bastard! You ain't talking about my boy! You ain't calling my boy a retard! I will slap the goddamn taste out of you! No violence! Joe Biden's your president!
Hey, man, another example, man. You see these people are going crazy, man. And these is the Edomites going at each other right there, man. The blue versus the red, all right? The right versus the left, Trump versus Biden. This is like, hey, man, it could go either way, man. Because one side thinks that if Biden wins, all of their laws is, and rights is being taken. That's what we just seen in the previous video. You know, but then the other ones, they think they the progressive ones and trying to end racism, you know? And so they think total evil is going to rule if Trump wins, man. So either side, man, it's going to be a clash. Can you get, you got the one in Isaiah? Mm-hmm. That one, yep.
It's Isaiah 19:2. It says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
Yeah, the Egyptians against the Egyptians, man. And this is the spiritual Egypt, man. You know, this is the place where we going to get the great deliverance. This is the same place. As a matter of fact, look at this. Because they had to sprinkle in the midst of all this, they had to sprinkle in the Jake getting killed so that Jake rioting again. So that they could justify bringing in the National Guard, man. You can see it. Look at this one. This is 3 hours ago. National Guard is requested as Walter Wallace Jr. protests. Damn, it's not even right there. It's a new title. It says, Philadelphia imposes curfew, calls in National Guard as protests continue over Walter Wallace shooting, man. Which was this autistic, I don't want to call him autistic, but he had a little bit of issues. And he had a knife, but the cops just shot him up more than 10 times, man. You know? And then the people going crazy, man. So now they had to add that in the midst of all this other stuff, so they can be justified in bringing in this military, man, National Guard. You know, this is the times that we in, man. So what's that? This is 2nd Esdras 13 verse 31. It says, and one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, one realm against another, man. You know, it's happening on all levels, man. These wars breaking out, man. The Middle East is still getting hot, man. The geopolitical field is getting hot, man. You know, the Lord going bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat. It's happening on all levels, man. You got the president, the kings of the earth calling each other out, man. And the Lord controls their spirits. So you see what's going on, man. And you got Jake crying out. That's why you think Jake acting like that, because they constantly being shot. This is the place where the possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. We in Egypt, man. You know? This is the times that we in, man. Oh, I guess you can grab Proverbs 29:2. That's about it.
Yeah, just did we get Matthew 12 and 25?
Come
on. This is Matthew 12 verse 25. It says,
I got that one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Desolation. Yep. Salakia. Oh, this is Proverbs 29:2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Yeah,
all these things is happening because the wicked bear rule, man. And ironic that they're going to vote in two of the wicked, man. Oh, look at this. Fight erupts during Jews for Trump rally. So even the so-called Jews is in this mix, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's going crazy, man.
So you know the pot is stirring, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Going back to this article, you know?
It's getting hot.
Yeah. It says many Americans are clinging to the idea that if Joe Biden wins the presidential election, calm can return to a nation riven by protests and rattled by President Donald Trump's authoritarian rhetoric. Not so fast, cautions two academics who claim they have devised a measure of political instability that shows that the nation will still be a powder keg, which a powder keg is something that's ready to pop off at any time, man. Look at that. It's a barrel of gunpowder, man. So let the fire hit that shit, and it's gonna explode, man. It says that is waiting to blow, even if a Biden landslide means that Trump has little choice but to step aside. The tendency is to blame Trump, but I don't really agree with that. Peter Turchin, an evolutionary anthropologist of the University of Connecticut who studies the forces that drive political instability, told BuzzFeed News that Trump is really not the deep structural cause. The most dangerous element in the mix, argue Turchin and George Mason, so whatever, I'm trying to get to the point, is the corrosive effect of inequality on society. That's the wicked bear rule, man. Mm-hmm. You know, and now they seeing the during, especially during this pandemic, you know, where the rich got richer, you know, and they get in total control. That's what they saying the root of it is, man. They believe they have a model that explains how inequality escalates and leads to political instability, worsened by elites who monetize economic gains, narrow path to social mobility, and resist taxation. Inequality ends up undermining state institutions while fomenting distrust and resentment. Well, it names plenty of reasons, man. Saying what happened to the buildup of Civil War until now. Mm-hmm. You know, they comparing it. You know? And look at this title. I ain't gonna read it. It just says, to many Americans, the future looks dark if the other side wins the election. So either or, whichever side wins, it's dark, man. You know? Mm-hmm. This is a psychiatrist examining the What's Happened to America's Soul chooses for his book cover the iconic image from Planet of the Apes, a charred, half-buried wreck of the Statue of Liberty, which is symbolic of this woman going down, man. It's evident, but for some reason, our people still can't see it, man. You know? It says a minister who, I gotta get this part. It says a minister who believes America is God's chosen nation decides that Joe Biden victory would mean doom, a crushing of the nation's essence. And this is what we was talking about earlier, bro. Mm-hmm. When we was talking about how they gonna lump us in there with Trump, because they act like they believe in the Bible. You got Trump not letting transgenders into the army. You know, he's bringing back the manly spirit. You know what I'm saying? They're going to lump us into that. And then you got Joe Biden on the other side who's for everybody, loves everybody now, but which is the bigger devil too, man. Right. You know? So either way it goes, man, this place is through. The writing is on the wall. It says, and a filmmaker whose work has celebrated the raucous mess of American politics concludes that the re-election of Donald Trump will be the end of democracy. So they on totally opposite sides here. One thing, like, they getting rid of, you know, these is the Bible-going Edomites, you know, who believed in slavery and things like that, you know? So they going to be like, yo, they on totally extremes, but if Donald Trump win, they say it's the end of democracy, man. So either way, they think that even though they got big government over there with the Democrats, but whatever. But that's how far off we are, man. You know? You got anything? Yeah.
I mean, it's coming, you know? It's coming, you know? Brothers got to prepare themselves.
Yeah, we scripture say that we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed, man.
Right.
You know? She's about to sit in the dust, as the scriptures say, man.
Yeah. Everything we've been asking for is happening right now. Right now. Hey, something what brothers talking about is happening next week, bro. We about to find out. What's today's date? It's October 28th, 2020. You know, and the election day is what, November the 3rd, I believe?
Yep, next week, man.
You know?
So we going to see what happens, man. And guess what? 2020 ain't disappoint yet. So, you know, is it going to go out with a bang or not?
The momentum is on the side of something about to happen.
Hey, man, this is the prophecies, man. You know? It's time to get with the Lord. You know, make no tarrying to come to the Lord. You see the spirit is being heightened, man. You know? So, hey, and you best believe they doing their enchantments. That's why she gonna sit in the dust, man. You know? Well, yeah, I was gonna read Isaiah 57, but that's 47, but that's pretty much the point, man. You know, like we said, the spirit of civil war is in there. That's one of the prophecies that we're looking for, and that's one of the things that brings a nation down, man. So that's what we're looking forward to seeing, man. You know, and hey, the elect is gonna be protected. The elect shouldn't be out there rioting and doing dumb shit, man. You're supposed to be watching and warning until the Lord tell us not to. All right, but with that, we want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. That belongs to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to you, Akim.